doubles
Give
is
me a
one of
good
them.
warm up
Really good
in before my
formation. It's
lab,
not in a lot of
for my league
playbooks, and they
game.
have really good plays like chop, fade, cross wheels, flood drive, and more. Then we've got gun tight Y off, a formation that is in a lot more playbooks this year for the first time, and it's actually a sneaky good formation. And the play PA go slot cross is one of the better plays in the game. You've got normal Y off weak. You've got the Y off
What?
trips. You've got Y off trips weak, and then you start getting to some of the better stuff. Trips tight end. I think this is going to be a pretty big trips tight
Okay.
end year, and this is one of the better trips tight end formations in the game with some good passes and a couple good runs. Then you've got the bunch strong nasty, which is something we're seeing
What?
in more playbooks this year with a decent run and some good passes. Then you've got the regular
Yeah, I heard you, baby. I said
which
okay.
has been the best formation probably in Madden history at this point. Got a lot of good plays in here like Steeler cross, bunch trail, corner strike, verticals, and of course deep corner. You've also got the trips tight end flex, which is a slightly different version of trips tight end, and you've got a bunch of really good empty sets if you like to go 5 wide and really spread the defense out. The next playbook we're going to talk about is the Bills playbook. It was on my list last year, and it's making its way back this year. It's got a bunch of good single back sets. It's got a few good I-form sets so you can run the ball. It's obviously got strong. It's got some weak. It's even got pistol. But shotgun is what I really love about this playbook. You've got the split slot, which is okay if you like to kind of get a little bit different on offense. You've got the normal Y off close, which has some good plays. You've got the other normal Y off versions as well. Then you get to the Y off X close, which is the famous U-trips formation, as a lot of people know it. Always been one of the best formations in Madden, and it's not in a ton of playbooks. It's got very unique plays that are hard to stop. Then you've got the Y off trips weak. Again, we're back to trips tight end. I said I think this is going to be a big trips tight end year, and this trips tight end is really, really good. Then, of course, you've got gun bunch. You typically want a playbook that has gun bunch because if all else fails, you always have gun bunch. It's always there. It's like that favorite blanket you had as a child. If everything else is going bad, you go to gun bunch, and this is a pretty decent gun bunch as well. Then you've got gun tight, which has been removed from a lot of playbooks this year. There's not a ton of playbooks with the standard gun tight or the gun tight offset tight end. And the Bills playbook is one of the few. So if you are someone that likes gun tight, you have that. You have bunch. You've got trips tight end, Y off trips. You've got a lot of good stuff in this playbook. You've got spread if you want to run that as well. And of course, you've got a bunch of empty sets if you like to spread the defense out. Now, hey, if you're still here at this point in the video and you haven't subscribed yet, you might as well go ahead and subscribe and join the family because you're pretty much already a part of the family whether you like it or not anyway. And if you want to stay up to date with all the best Madden tips all year long, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of these important videos. Now we're getting into some of the heavy hitters, starting with the Bengals playbook. They've got a pretty good under center here with single back. I love formations like the wing flex close.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. Room here to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play.
Coming over, I guess they reversed the playbook a little bit, but they've got a lot of good stuff. They've got a really good under center here in single back with some good formations. You've even got the tight doubles, which you don't see in a lot of playbooks. Then you get to I form, you got I form close, which is always good. You're not seeing this in as many playbooks as you used to, but it's good to have that. Of course, you've got the I form slot as well.
Well, it's really learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus.
What time you leaving?
That high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance.
Make sure that paper ain't in the.
First and 10. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9. Prescott off play action. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 26-yard line. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with Vaughn. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
2 in, the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On first down, they go with Mostert again to about the 48-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on the big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try it now with Mostert. Down the left sideline. All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 51 yards. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. That's caught out wide by Cooks. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
On 2nd down, it's Vaughn. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, they go back to Vaughn again. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A give to Pollard running left. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
For whatever reason, he still puts him to the outside. Now, I know this route doesn't look like much. This is from the center out. But I don't care where you are on the field. This route is
handoff coming left is Vaughn. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with 1. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. And then get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights on in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
A man who was both a prep and collegiate star here in the Lone Star State, Devon Achane. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards the pickup there. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And against zone coverage, the only adjustment is a pitcher receiver on the tight end side on his feet. This will build a simple blood concept, allowing you to easily attack the sideline by throwing the quarter route from the tight end. And against man coverage, lifting the running back on the hockey route is simple upkick separation against the linebacker. Two are getting it quickly out to Waddle. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. Running with their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Prescott. And he is caught by Lamb. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. 2 yards on the pickup there. And 3rd and 8 now.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. A pitch out to Mostert. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Call the gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll go. Achane. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
My turn now, cuz. You blaze up. You power up.
Vaughn, they'll try the left side.
Oh, man,
And he is
I'm
going to be
gonna get my
stopped
burst
cold
about that
behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, a run with Vaughn. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Pass the try. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, that's the kind of play that was lacking all the way through the first half. Maybe this can give them a little bit of a spark because they're not out of this game by any stretch.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Vaughn on the handoff. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A give running right is Vaughn. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
On the ground with Vaughn. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Running right, it's Pollard. And a minuscule gain.
Yeah, I didn't need to do that like
from
that.
the 6 to the 5. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Take this field goal. Fuck it.
So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing at 7-3. It's an interesting call there to take the 3, and I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Jordan Smythe. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson.
Good shit.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. He's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You don't cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
I thought I was going to win this.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And Hill is going to have a Dolphins first down as he's down at the 17-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run right side with Mostert. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Cowboys are going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
But us now to run is going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. They'll run for it with Achane. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Bear in mind, there wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's across for a touchdown. And in the final just about.
Ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done, because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Damn, bro.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And this one into the hands of Vaughn. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sidelines? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline, ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Now Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey, weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Check it out in the link in the description below. Alright guys, so let's start with Bunch Strong Nasty. Now I've done a little bit of a video already on my channel if you want to check that out as well that goes a little more in depth into just that formation. Definitely check that out on my channel. But Bunch Strong Nasty, super good. You get tons of great plays here, flanker drive, you create like a flood concept to that corner route side. Let me go ahead and give you guys an example real quick here. Let's go ahead and like this. So I like to streak that slot receiver a little flat.
I ain't like that.
Flat to the B receiver out there.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys and themselves. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And able to get this out to the 25. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Now Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Miami Dolphins. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
This could be it. This could be the turning point. They're right here. Check out the field. There's some plays out there on that.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 20, here's second down and 1. Now Tua. Throw to the right, taken in by Berrios. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Ball looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Brandon. Checking on the head coach right now because he might be a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Now Prescott. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big play there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. And to make him save points on the board when this drive is over.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is third and long. Prescott. And it's incomplete. So 0 for 2 throwing the football and a very quick 3 and out to start the game.
Look, stats are going to be decided as the game goes on. The bottom line is that's not the quick start that every team looks for when they begin a game.
And his kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points. But that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Vaughn on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Prescott on play action. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks from 13 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Tua's throw complete there to Berrios. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he will take it in for the Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 25 yards. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Jason Sanders now for the extra point.
Yeah.
And they're back with a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. That's caught out wide by Cooks. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Play action now. Prescott. And it's incomplete.
Yeah. I'm in the middle of the game. Here I come, baby.
Facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. To throw is Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
I feel like my man, oh no, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the... Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick six.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now stands at 13. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now a 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Couple of Alabama guys there. Tua to Waddle for the Miami first.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball. But I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can. And that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the first down.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Finding Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Tua to throw again. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in his first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua, being chased out left. Open man is Waddle, complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
I'll tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Tua going to try and go quickly here. Tua wants to throw it on second down. And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted.